Fellas, 2025 is shaping up to be a hell of a year for video games. We're talking about games bringing some of the most compelling stories, insane graphics, big budget games, and some of these that are just outright pushing the boundaries. However, with great games comes great consequences that even most current-gen consoles cannot handle, which is why we roll with Starforge. If you're looking for one of the best ways to experience video games with the highest of frames, the sexiest of graphics, then no PC will carry you better than a Starforge PC. Located right in Austin, Texas, Starforge is a PC that will fit your budget and has one of the best parts and labor warranty on the market. We've been partnered with Starforge for almost 2 years now. And not only has my PC crushed any game that I've played, but the delivery of it is so quick. There's never been a better time to roll with Starforge than today. Big shout out to Starforge for sponsoring today's video. Patch notes! Destiny 2 update 9.0.0.7. Activities. The Edge of Fate. Fix an issue where Kepler gear continue to display as a reward in the activity tooltip for Kepler weekly missions after first completion. Actual rewards from the weekly missions have not changed. Both weekly missions still drop a high tier piece of Kepler gear once per week on first completion. This is unchanged. The time lapse mission playlist is the best activity to get random higher tier Kepler gear or the Civ when it's active. You guys are getting higher tier Kepler gear inside of the Civ? Oh, you'll get tier 5s at 450s. At 450. Wow. Oh, just got to be 450. Oh, okay. That's easy. Fix a rare issue where players could become blocked from progressing the Edge of Fate campaign. All right, the portal. Fix an issue where the opening objective in the Caldera Solo Ops activity could be partially skipped. Both the Vex Shield cubes and the Dark Matter mounds must now be destroyed to progress. Wait. So you're talking about with like a tangle and you throw the tangle down next to the boxes and it destroys the boxes without you actually having to do the objective. Wow. So you can't skip it no more. Rip. Ain't that big of a deal. No, it's not the end of the world. But it definitely tacks on like another 30 seconds, maybe. UI UX, the solo ops plays now allows players to return to orbit after completion without forcing them to start a new activity. We've adjusted thresholds for when combatants and activities visually display if they are hard or very hard to better align with changes to the sandbox and the Edge of Fate and more accurately communicate difficulty to players. Bump the threshold for hard sword icons by 20 power. Combatants will now display sword icons in their nameplates when they are 30 power above you. Bump the threshold for very hard skull icons by 10 power. Combatants will now display skull icons in their nameplates when they are 50 power above you. Please note this is purely a visual change and combatant difficulty relative to player power has not been changed at this time. Gameplay and investment. Oh, we got some. Okay, before we move on from this though, Bungie, I gotta say, man, one of the biggest pain points. We're actually making a video this week of like the biggest pain points inside of Destiny. One of the biggest pain points is that Fireteam Ops is one of the worst places to go for gear, to level up, at least in comparison to solo and Pinnacle Ops, which sucks because Fireteam Ops is like, I don't know. That's like the core Destiny experience. You know what I mean? I don't know when Bungie's going to address this. All right, gameplay and investment. Exotic armor. Warlock. Starfire Protocol. Increase the fusion grenade energy returns on Starfire Protocol for empower radiant weapon hits from 3.5 to 5%. You got another buff? Weapons. Fix an issue. With the stabilizing rounds that would cause the perk to not grant volatile rounds under poor network conditions. So Starfire Protocol got another buff? Look up the patch notes for when Edge of Fate launched. What was it in that original patch notes?
I want to say it was supposed to be 5% just off the dump.
I thought it was supposed to be 5% even originally. Oh.
Yeah, I think this is them fixing that. I'll double verify, but I think that's what it was.
That makes sense. Bungie, you need a section here. Yeah, I see you got it as just exotic armor. It needs to be exotic armor, parentheses. Oops, we forgot this one. And then you know what I mean? Then you lay it out. Because this makes it look like, you know, you just voluntarily buffs Starfire. Quest and pursuits reduce the number of seasonal challenges needed to claim top challenger and its large pile of bright dust to 42. This must be completed and claimed before Ashen Iron launches on September the 9th. General, remove audio feedback from the Solstice Lustrous Armor Set 2-piece perk. Fix an issue with the slow and small modifier would occasionally cause audio problems. Fix an issue with the shield charging sound would occasionally get stuck while the bronze modifier was active. All right, we'll see what's happening inside of Destiny today, guys. Again, we're all going to be coming off of the high of tier 5s and Solstice armor and weapons dropping, a Solstice Ingrams, and now we're going to be going back to regular Destiny. I'm not going to lie, it's kind of depressing.
Confirmed on the Starfire change. Yeah, it was supposed to be 5% originally. That's just from dealing damage.
All right, this is a fix, everyone, to Starfire, but that's good. If you thought Starfire was good before, It's going to be even better. Feeling special guardian, special weapon damage, and ammo drops have been increasing activities throughout the portal, available to all players. Mint's about to fucking eat, brother. Mint is about to eat. Choir go burr. Honestly, Mint's kind of replaced Choir for me, guys. As sad as that sounds. That burst damage is nuts. But you could do Mint and Choir and Actium. You can run both. That is true. You can run both. All right, guys. We are here. We are in Destiny now. Let's take a look at the store. What we got? I know everybody always wants to look at stuff. Icebreaker ornaments. Oh, yes. A sparrow. A chess piece. Hallelujah. Some shaders. Brian does Ergo some ornaments. I thought they just sold this. Some other stuff too. Okay. All right. Everybody, y'all want to get depressed real quick? Let's go to the tower. Hold on. There's a new Ascended Zero emblem. Quit fucking lying. All right. I don't believe this one bit. There's a new Ascended emblem, supposedly. Mods, get ready to ban Zelda. This isn't being false. Where is this emblem, Zelda? Zelda, quit bullshitting me right now. Send me a picture, Zelda. If this is just your opportunity to try to flex your damn comp rank, of which I give no shit about, send me a screenshot of the emblem. Zelda, send me a screenshot of the emblem. You think I'm about to grind through comp right now for something that doesn't exist, potentially? No. I don't have it in the game. I don't have it. The game just said it. Zelda, take a screenshot of the emblem, of the notification. It said it. Then send me a screenshot of the notification. Let me check Pinnacle Ops, guys. No mint guarantee. No. Okay. Well, the drops today are hot ass. That they are. Zelda, did you find me the thing that you were supposed to find me? What happened with that, Zelda? I already clicked off it by the time I sent the message. People told me, though it's an old emblem. I got you, Zelda. Thank you so much for clarifying that. Mots, could you let Zelda know how much we want to thank him? I don't think we displayed it well enough. If you could assist him, please. Thank you so much. Mods, thank you so much for that. Zelda, thank you. Thank you, Zelda. We wish you the best, brother. We really do.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.